Y'all already know what time it is at this point. You know the vibes. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your little snacks, and tune in for this tea. Okay, so y'all know before we get into the video, we got this small business promo shout out. And today's shout out goes to Lux Locks Curls, one of my favorite natural hair brands, okay? And you know they sent in a little handwritten. I was trying not to let this fall. So let's get into it. It says, "Hey T, thank you for always sharing Lux Locks Curls and Lux Locks Skin Snacks. They do have a skin snack line too, y'all. It's amazing. I keep one in my purse. It's good for your hands, your ass, your knuckles. They got it for your body." Okay. So yeah, with your YouTube fam, thank you for sharing with the YouTube fam. I really appreciate it. Please share this awesome discount code. Oh, discount codes. Oh, child, this is so old. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Okay, so they had Ohthatsti for 25%. I mean, for 20% off any time. Father's Day. I'm guessing this was for Father's Day. 30% off. Ooh, girl, I'm so sorry. Because, see, I didn't know she was going to do this. Okay, and then she had year 4, 50% off. Oh, my God. For June 20. Oh, dang, y'all. I am so sorry. Y'all missed the sale. How can I be this late? Am I really this late? When was this sent out? Oh, I should be ashamed of myself. Oh, I don't have no excuse. Oh, I gotta DM you. I'm so sorry. Let's get into the products. I am so sorry. One thing about it, she gonna wrap this like Fort Knox. Okay, tight. Cause this is my favorite. This is the African Black Soap Shampoo. It's a liquid, but it lathers up like shampoo. Love it. This is the one that I get the most. Okay, now this one is the Blueberry Cream Pie Deep Conditioner. I get this one, Intense Hydration. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I get this, and then there's a Fruit Punch Refresher. Like, it's like the when you squirt it, y'all, it smells just like Fruit Punch, Hawaiian Punch. My daughter be trying to drink it. I have to tell her, like, girl, this is for your hair. Everything smells amazing. Oh, this did kind of leak out a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that was probably my fault for leaving it in the hot car. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. It just really smells so good. Get your products. She's a small business. She's amazing, super nice. This is the one I get, plus this. Y'all, please go support my girl. Because if you watch my hair videos, then you know whenever I'm using curly hair, I try to include the fact that I use Lux Locks Curls, period. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and leave it in the description. Okay, y'all, so before we get into the video, can y'all please give me a thumbs up? I've been recently asking y'all to do it, like literally put anything, a dot, a fire emoji, a heart, anything y'all want, and y'all been doing it, and I really appreciate it because y'all don't know how much that helps. Like a like, a comment, a share, all of that helps get me through the algorithm, and y'all been really coming through for me, so thank you so much. Like, thank you so much. Words can't express. So what else? Make sure you subscribe with your bell notification on. So listen, I'm getting sick, so if I sound weird, my voice is, and I'm gonna be coughing, so I'm gonna cut it out. But if I don't cut it out, just ignore it, because we all human, and we cough and we burp and we sneeze, and sometimes we smack too. But yeah, let's just get into it. I never felt more stupid than this date. And honestly, is it even a date if you go on 50-50? I don't think it is. And I'm going to get into that in a different video, because this is something I feel real serious about, because I've been through it. So that's another video, and that's coming, because let's get into it. So this is a person that I don't think I've told a story time about him on the channel. Have I? I don't think I have, but I definitely have on a membership. The one that wanted a little sucky, licky. Yeah, him. And what we gonna call him? I don't remember what I call him in that story time, y'all. I got too many names. I can't keep up no more. So I'm gonna call him Guac. Okay, that's what we gonna call him. Okay, brief summary of our relationship. My bad, I was coughing. Brief little summary. Me and Guac, we have been cool for like a few years at this point. He was kind of like a back burner for me. You know how you always just got somebody that, you know, when you and your man fall out or whatever, you got that one person that you just, you know, I mean, it's not right. I did it out of spite. I really did. But I really never had no intentions of messing with him. And he was over there doing his thing too. Just like, you know, whatever. We had known each other. We had like built a friendship. He knew where I live. People don't be knowing where I live. I can count like the only dudes that knew where I lived for real was Dre, that like didn't live in my neighborhood, ride my bus and go to school with me and stuff. Dre, Guac Guac, and Drew, my first ex, that was a weirdo. And for some reason, they all felt the need to pop up at my house before. They have all popped up on me before. Now, let's get into it. So around this time, this is around the time where Dre was off at college. I'm still working at Walmart pretty much. And I'm so sorry. God, I just gotta clear my throat when the mucus comes. This is around the time where we would just like not talk for days and days at a time, and he would be like, oh, I'm coaching, I'm studying, I've been playing basketball, I'm doing this, that, and the third. And at this point, we all know you make time for what you really care about and what you really want to. So that wasn't cool for me. And it was like, I know you in college, but you can't always be doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could call me like, hey, whatever, or text me. You know, it's like you're not even thinking about me at this point. So I just really started getting in my feelings about it. We would fight and we would break up. We would be off. So around this time where I'm talking to Guac Guac, we off. And I would talk to Guac Guac out of spite because I would see Dre on Instagram, on Snapchat, doing his thing. Y'all, this is before he blocked me on everything, because we not on social media with each other till this day. I'm blocked on everything, and I'm actually fine with it. I hope he don't never choose to unblock me, because I'm gonna block him. So yeah, I just feel like we don't need each other on social media. So yeah, I see him doing his thing, right? But you always busy. But every other night you had a party. But he claimed that he go to parties because he was working. Because we all established that Dre is my ex. That was the local tree man. And if you get it, you get it. If you don't get the local tree man reference, ask it in the comments and somebody gonna tell you, but I'm not saying it. Oh, y'all, my bad. I really just be getting into it because I be forgetting this is like some people's first video of me and they don't know who Dre is. So Dre is my ex, my longest relationship. Ugh, my daughter's father. That's not why I did the okay, because I love my baby. Don't ever get it twisted, because somebody will be like, well, why'd you do that? No, I did that because I just had a flashback of everything that he put me through within 1 second. So yeah, my bad, y'all. Let me get back to it. Y'all know I ramble, and if you new here, I ramble. So yeah, this is around the time that I caught him laid up in a bed with that girl. And how I caught him was, this is a brief side story, how I caught him laid up in a bed with that girl. So first of all, I hacked his Google information, which means his Google account, Gmail, everything. And you know, once you get into Google, you pretty much in there, especially if they got an Android. So me and him was some avid Android, diehard Android users. So, you know, your photos automatically like back up to Google Photos, just like it back up to iCloud. When I gained access to the pictures, it was like a whole new world. Like, girl, I went crazy. I was checking it every day. I'm like, dang, I know he done took some pictures. Like, that's how I always knew he was finna go to a party, because he would take them lame ass nigga pictures, like. And they went back up to the Google Photos. Cut it out. I want to be like, boy, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's not cute. It's not cute. One day, as you know, I'm checking, doing my whole stalker routine, and I see him in bed with a girl. And I made a story time about it, and yeah, etc., etc. And honestly, did I ever tell him? I don't think I ever told him that. But I think he pretty much guessed it, because somehow our pictures, like, combined. I logged into his Google account, and then my pictures started backing up to his pictures, and that's how he figured out that I had got into his shit. So yeah, that's another story. But yeah, he started sending me the pic. That's another story, because I was embarrassed. I was like, how did you get this? What, you stalking me? Yeah, trying to flip the script. I don't think it worked. But anyway, and mind you, my toxic trait was I would not let nothing go. So once I caught that, everything from there on out was like about that girl. So, and it was like pulling teeth trying to get her name out of him. It's crazy because I had found her on Instagram, but I didn't know how to pronounce her name. So I wanted him to say it, because when I confronted him with it, like, I didn't want to sound stupid. Anyway, so yeah, everything from then on out I was pretty much annoying. So I could understand now why he wouldn't want to answer the phone and talk to me and text me and stuff. But before that, he didn't have no excuse. But now I get it, because he would be like, stay we on the phone, he would be like, yeah, I'm gonna call you back after I take a shower. And I would be like, because you know, now I'm insecure as hell. Who you finna take a shower with? That bitch in the shower? She in the shower waiting for you, ain't she? Or, yeah, you know, I'm finna lay down. I had a long day. I got class early in the morning. I'm finna go to sleep. who you finna lay it down with? You finna lay it down with that bitch? And you know, just going back and forth, and then before you know it, I done had him on the phone for 2 extra hours. It's probably 1 a.m. now when he could have been sleeping peacefully. But no, he got to deal with my bullshit. Yeah, I can admit that I was toxic and annoying too. It wasn't just him all the time. And yeah, so I did that on purpose because, like, if you got a female waiting in bed or whatever, in my head, this is how I'm thinking back then. If you got somebody waiting to lay down and go to sleep, you're not gonna stay on the phone for 2 extra hours arguing with a girl in front of her or at all. So in my head, I would be at peace when I'd be like, oh, okay, it's been 2 hours. You know, I ain't heard nobody in the background. So I guess he really is by himself. Just crazy and unnecessary. So yeah, that's pretty much where our relationship was and why we was off in this moment. Now that you got the little backstory, we're gonna get into this trifling date because I thought the grass was greener. Actually, I don't know what I thought. What did I think? I probably did think the grass was green on, it wasn't. And that's probably why I went running back to Lil Dre every single time. It's really these dudes' fault. Dre basically doing his thing. And you think I'm gonna be at home in my room, sitting up in my room, thinking about you? No. You think I'm gonna be moping around? No. Yes, I was actually. Like a good 85% of the time, I was definitely moping around. I was very like sad. I'm not gonna say depressed because I feel like everybody used depressed wrong. But yeah, I was very sad. So, but this time was different. I was like, you know what? You know what? Guac stay on my line. So I'm about to see. And I actually like being around him. We like the same type of music. We like that old music. Listen, if we cannot vibe to like the late 90s, early 2000s type of music, even the 80s, I don't know if we could kick it if you just all up into the new music and you can't listen to nothing else. Because sometimes I just want to be wanting a vibe. So basically, I hit Guac up out of spite. And I hit him back out of spite. Like, I text him back. So, yeah, we texting and stuff. And all of a sudden, Guac always did this thing where he'd be like, yeah, well, pull up on me now. Or let's meet here now. And it would be like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Not all the time at that time, but it would just be like, we would be talking. And he would be like, well, pull up on me now. Boy, I'm at work. Pull up on me now. I have a daughter. When I had my daughter. Like, boy, I can't just drop everything and pull up on you. So yeah, he said that, and it never gave booty call because at this point it's like 2 a.m. So I tell him something like, if you want to do something, we can meet up tomorrow. And he say like a date or something, and I was like, we can. This boy hit me with the I. Looking back, that should have been a red flag, not knowing everything that I know now. But at the time, it just really was not a red flag. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever, we're going to meet up tomorrow. And honestly, I didn't really care too much because if he hit me up tomorrow, then he did. If not, I'm cool either way. So the next day come, right? I'm not hitting you up first. You've been trying to court me for forever. Like, since before I met Dre, he been trying to, like, holler. Because I actually didn't know him, like, before I met Dre. So you hit me up because this is supposed to be a quote-unquote date. Say it's, like, 1 p.m. Mind you, I'm getting ready because either way, like, I'm going to hit somebody else up if, you know, you don't come through. I was going to give it a little minute, but then I was going to hit somebody else up, like a friend or something. So it's like 1 p.m. and he texts me. He hit me with the, what you doing? I might have said something like nothing, chilling, because I'm just trying to fill it out. You still really trying to do what you're trying to do. So then the next message, he say something like, okay, what time you want to meet up and where you want to meet up at? And I'm like, it doesn't matter. And you know, y'all, first of all, I'm real indecisive. And if you trying to court me, the ball need to be in your court. So I kept trying to like push it back in his court. Like, you know, you got it. It don't matter. I'm open to anything, you know, stuff like that. So he was like, all right, let's meet up at like, what, 3 o'clock at Abuela's Mexican Grill. I'm like, okay, that's perfect because I love Mexican food and the drinks are always stronger at like Mexican restaurants anyway. So that's cool with me. And I was just kind of like, oh, okay, he actually want to take me out on a date, you know, whatever. So, because had I been on a date at this point, I was dating Dre, but y'all already know what it gave. If you see my other like little videos about him, it always gave like Chili's and cheap stuff. Or
we could make it at home. I could make that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But in a point in time in a relationship, you want to go out. But I mean, we made it at home for like 6 years, so I guess. Since I was already ready, I spent like the next, I don't even know how long, probably 45 minutes, trying to get the perfect Snapchat picture and Instagram picture. That's what I was doing. And it was always something with the little doggy photo or the little flower halo. It was always something like that. So eventually I just like, I hop in my car, head over. Yeah, when I finally get there, I see that he already there. Mind you, I'm still a little early. So I was just like, okay, I see his car here because I know what kind of car he got. So I'm gonna just walk in, and I kind of park by his car too, like maybe 2 spaces down. So I walk in. And I know I was early because of what he said. So anyway, I walk in, and like as soon as I walk through the door, he's like at one of the first tables facing the door. So I go over and we greet each other. I'm so sorry. We greet each other, and I noticed that he got a drink. And I was like, oh, you ordered already? And he was like, yeah, I just got a drink though. And I was like, oh, you got me one? And he was like, I didn't know you wanted one. Then he said something like, I thought I was gonna be finished with this by the time you got here because I told you 3 p.m. So that's how I remember I was early. And I was like, okay. Like, what you trying to sneak and drink for? Mind you, like I said, we had hung out previously, so we was comfortable around each other. So what happened? I ordered a frozen margarita, probably like some kind of strawberry frozen margarita. Y'all, that drink was so small. I didn't expect it to be that small because his drink was small, but I thought he was drinking just like all liquor. So y'all know that little glass cup? It came in like a cup this big, glass, salt around the rim, whatever. So I was like, okay, whatever. I drank that drink so fast. He said something like, I'm drinking my drink halfway done with it. He said something like, you ready to go after that drink? And I was like, I say something like, what you mean? I thought we was eating here too. Like, he was like,
Oh, you hungry?
I thought this was a date. Y'all, I kind of felt embarrassed and I kind of felt stupid. Oh, my ear just came on, crap. I'm gonna have to turn that off. Hey, I had to turn off my ear because it sounded real weird when I got my ear on. So anyway, yeah, he said like, oh, you hungry or whatever. And I'm like, I do this little nervous laugh because somehow he made me like feel kind of stupid. I'm a little embarrassed at this moment. So I'm like, guac guac, because stuff don't really get awkward between us. So we can really talk like that. So I'm like, guac guac, you said to meet you here and this was a date, right? Like, just straight up, because we have been friends for so long, we could talk like that. Or cool, because I feel like friends talk more often than we did. Like, at this point, we was more so on and off. But we had that history. So, I feel like we could have talked. So, Guac Guac proceeds to say,
Yeah, I wanted to meet here, but we going to the movies.
why we can't just stay here and eat? Like, I really had my heart set on Mexican food. But now I got to switch my taste buds to popcorn. Like, I'm just trying to be cool with anything, trying to stay open to anything. But honestly, set your standard when it comes to dating. Set your standard. I know that I was really young, but I would never just settle. Like, no, I would either say no and go home, or we gonna stay here and, you know, do the date. So as he talking and stuff, like, he continuing to talk, and in my head I'm just like, damn, I done got cute as fuck. I done threw on these wedges. Like, I could have really just threw on a crop top and some sneakers and a little hoodie or whatever, something. So, excuse me again, I keep burping, Lord. So, I'm thinking mid my thought, he go,
You cool with that?
and automatically I go, okay. Cause what else I'm gonna say? Like, okay, fine, let's just go. And then at this point the drink kicking in, so I was just like, cool, down with whatever. So I'm down in like the last bit of my drink. Y'all, this happened so fast. We was at the restaurant long enough for them to come over one time and be like, are y'all ready to order? We ordered a drink. They came back and I was like, all right, you ready to order now? He was like, oh, give me one moment. And the whole time he knew that we was not gonna eat there. And then after that, it was like, can you bring the check? So let's get into the check. The dude come back and Guac Guac tell him that we need to check, basically. A lady bring over the check. I don't know if she was a cashier or whatever, but she bring it over. And she said it kind of like in front of me. Mind you, I'm like this with my hands in my lap like this, and I'm sipping on my drink. So as I'm sipping on my drink and she said it in front of me, I take a look at it like, okay. Sipping on my drink. Hands ain't touching nothing because my hands are like this in my lap because I'm a little chilly drinking this margarita. So, y'all, Guac Guac is like, yeah, so how much is it? Because I'm thinking, you know, he finna reach in his pocket and pull his money out to pay. That's why he asking how much it is. You would have thought, huh? And maybe like a normal situation, that's why he would have been asking. I guess he was just a curious cat this day. I don't know. So yeah, I'm still sitting like this, and I'm like, oh, it's $23 or however much it is. And as soon as I say it, I start sipping the rest of my drink down, and it's down to the point where it's about to run out. So it's making that sound, that slurpy sound, like that, whatever, you know how you slurp it in, with the straw. It's making that sound. And he was like, huh? And I was like, it's $23. And he was like,
Oh, all right. So we gonna split it.
Honestly, especially back then, I was not the type to expect nothing from nobody. But the way that this boy would just be courting me, like, let's do this, let's go here, da da da, blah blah blah. Like, you would at least think that he would reach for this bill. Okay, y'all, so I took like 2 minutes and gave 4 different scenarios to explain this part. But Guac Guac, he used to brag a lot. Not overly, but almost. Like, it was almost annoying. Like, I get it. You know this person. You met that person. You work with this person. Like, I get it. You don't got to keep telling me about how much money you got, what car you getting next, and this, and that. Like, this is kind of why I didn't really used to chill with him for real. I mean, I did, and like 90% of the time it was cool. But I feel like when he started trying to impress me, that's when he got annoying. But other than that, he was cool, I guess. Or you would at least, I don't, oh Lord, it's finna go downhill from here. I'm just letting y'all know right now. It's finna go downhill. Then he says, or you got it. Like, or am I gonna cover it? So quickly, because I was thinking so much at this point. So I was like, I got mine. Like, I got my half, basically. And he was like,
no, you know I'm just playing with you. I'm like, we can split it.
As if that's better. Like, I don't know what dudes be thinking, like, whatever. Like I said, the liquor was kicking in, and I didn't mind getting my half of it. So the person come back, we gotta tell them we gonna split it now, which looks very weird, probably. And honestly, it was weird that she even put it in front of me. I'm not sure, but yeah. So we gotta wait for him to come back. Now we gotta split it, whatever. By the time we leave, my liquor had kicked in. We walking outside, and he was like, you want to ride together, basically. So I was like, yeah. Y'all, we start heading outside. Mind you, I told you I parked by him. Why he start walking by my car? Why you walking by my car? You asked, did we want to ride together? You don't want to drive? So I was like, I thought you was driving. He was like, oh, what? Oh, I thought you was driving. No, I mean, it could have been a mistake, I guess, but whatever. And honestly, from the next part, maybe I probably should have driven because he really was really endangering our lives. Mind you, the movie theater was like 5 minutes away. So I thought we was finna be straight because I knew where he was talking about. So, we get in the car, and he just started acting like he like feeling good. Like he had more than one drink before I came, basically. I'm like, you good? He was like, I'm good. I'm straight. I got it. And I was like, okay, well, do you? Just be careful. You know, I'm having to tell him certain things like put on your seatbelt or wait, oh, that car coming, whatever. Because we pulling on, he kind of acting erratic, and he got a sports car, so he kind of driving a little crazy. And I'm like, okay, chill out. What liquor store you going to? Let me GPS it, whatever. So we finally get to the liquor store, and he was like, you want to go in? And I was like, no, I'm going to stay in the car. He go up in the liquor store. I'm on my phone. I'm on my Snapchat, checking my Snapchat. Dre messaging me. Yeah, Dre messaging me, where you going? I don't respond because obviously I'm talking to Guac Guac and doing all this. Another message, hello. Yeah, you see how I feel, don't it? Yeah. I'm just really on my phone, like smirking and stuff. Guac Guac get back in the car, and he was like, all right, you ready? And I was like, what did you get? He reached in his pocket and he pulled out a personal bottle of Hennessy. Not Hennessy, Crown. I don't know why I thought he was getting a big bottle of Crown, or whatever he was getting, but he had like a personal bottle. So I was like, okay. He was like,
yeah, we could bring this in, put this in your purse, and we could share it.
Mind you, Guac Guac is like 6'2" or something. He big, probably 6'3". He big. 2 sips of this personal bottle is like, or maybe 3 sips, and it's gone. This all you, my baby. Like, unless you really lit to the point where you only gonna take like 1 shot or 2 shots of this. I don't know. But I was thinking like share. Like, what if I was in a mood to like really be up in here on some faded shit? This would not be enough for the both of us because he is big. But honestly, thinking about the way that he was acting, he was good. Like, he probably, honestly, to me, he didn't need no more. But to him, he probably only needed about 1 more shot. That's pushing it. That was pushing it. So yeah, he trying to bust that thing open while he's driving. I'm like, Guac Guac, ooh. I'm like, Guac Guac, just chill. Like, we could do that in a parking lot. Just relax. And he was like, no, open this for me. Open this. So I opened it. But I'm trying to linger it out until we get to the movie theater parking lot. So when we finally get in the parking lot, we both take like a shot or whatever. And then we walk into the movie. So as we walking in, I'm like, well, I put it in my purse. As we walking in, I'm like, so what movie you want to see? He was like, I don't know. Whatever they got playing. Let's see what they got playing. Mind you, if the Mexican restaurant wasn't your date and the movies was like your actual date that you had in mind, I would have thought that he already had the tickets and he knew like what he wanted to have us see. No. We get up to the thing, right? We looking up show times, and we had made it in time for, like, we made it in time to catch a new movie that was finna show in like what, 15 minutes. So we made it in like perfect time basically. So y'all, the man tell us the time, what theater, whatever, give us the tickets. The tickets is $10 or 10 something because, you know, tax, whatever. So I'm thinking we about to 50-50 it again. So I pull out my card naturally. And next thing I know is, oh, can you put them both on your card and I'm gonna give you the cash after. So in my drunk mind, I was like, okay, that's fine, because maybe he don't have the cash on him. That's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe we gonna go to an ATM after, and that's fine, because I know sometimes you, whatever, you think you got something you don't. So okay, y'all, we walk in and the concession stand is like right in front of us. And we kind of gotta walk past it to get to the theaters or whatever. But before we do, he was like, you want something? And I'm thinking like, okay, I don't know how to take that, so kind of just be ready to pay, you know, kind of be ready to 50-50 it, because honestly, what was I thinking? I kind of thought that he was gonna pay, but girl, I just paid for it. That's how you know I was drunk, because I remember thinking him being like, you want something, mean that he was gonna pay, but I just paid for our tickets. I did this to myself. So I go to the concession stand and I'm like, yeah, I want popcorn and icy, because obviously I thought I was eating Mexican food, but now I'll take popcorn and icy as long as I'm eating something. So I was like, what you gonna get? And he was like, no, I don't want nothing, I'm just chilling, you know, we got the stuff in your purse or whatever. So yeah, we whispering to each other, and now it's time for me to tell the man what I want. So I tell the cashier I want I think I got like a small, because it's either small or large. I don't think it's a medium. I don't think. And the small was like a medium anyway. So I was like, small popcorn, large icy. So he was like, okay. He started telling me about this deal that they have and whatever. And he was like, you know, if you get a large, it's free refills on a popcorn and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, nah. And then I looked to Guac Guac and I was like, because you said you ain't want none anyway, whatever. So he was like, well, actually, I might eat some. I might take some. You can go ahead and get a large. It's only a $2 difference. Not you trying to... So as Guac Guac say, it's only a $2 difference. Here come the cashier, and it's free refills. Like I said, and it's free refills. Like, he kind of reiterated, and I was like, okay, whatever. And he was like, also, if you sign up for a membership today, you could get money off, basically. So I was like, I don't know. So I'm talking to the cashier back and forth, whatever. And Guac Guac was like, oh, and another large Coke. So I'm like, oh, you want a Coke? And he was like, yeah, for the... You know, so he like kind of motioned to my purse, and I automatically knew he was trying to mix the alcohol. So I'm like, how you gonna mix this little bit of ass alcohol with a large Coke? You ain't gonna feel that. You gonna have to drink this whole entire Coke to feel that shit. You might as well take a shot. I knew he was drunk, because he was like, for the... Boy, calm down before he know that we trying to sneak alcohol in here. Not that the cashier would probably care, because what can he do? Like, ma'am, let me check your purse. No. I'm tipsy at this point. I'm tipping. And I love Twizzlers. I don't know why people don't like Twizzlers. People be saying they don't taste like nothing. Twizzlers are amazing to me. So I had to get me some Twizzlers. Like, I need a sugar rush, because, you know, I'm finna drink some more alcohol, blah, blah, blah. So I get Twizzlers too. So popcorn, Twizzlers, a icy, and a Coke, a large Coke, plus that membership. Y'all, that shit come out to like $50. So I'm like, you know how when a price come and you're not expecting it to be that price, you be like, $50? What happened? So I'm like, why is it $50? Like, not trying to sound embarrassed or broke, like I ain't got it, even though Guac Guac should be the one embarrassed, because I'm paying for everything. So the cashier dude is like, what happens is the next time you come and you put in your membership information, that's when you'll get the money off. What? That's not how you just made it sound, y'all. I felt bamboozled. I felt so dumb. And I was just like, okay, whatever. Okay, that's fine. Because I didn't want him to like have to avoid the whole transaction, go get his manager, do this, and that. Like, I already could see. And then we was finna miss the start of the movie. Like, I was like, okay, fine. Y'all, yes, I spent $50. It probably was more than that, y'all. But I'm gonna just go ahead and say 50 because I don't remember the exact amount. It could have been 60, but I'm gonna say 50. All I know is I spent an unnecessary ass amount of money at the movies. I don't know if y'all ever had that feeling of like, like your heart sank on the inside. Like you like, what the fuck? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But you gotta play it off on the outside. You know, I was literally going through that, trying to act like nothing was wrong. And Guac Guac was like,
yeah, shit, next time we come back, don't forget to your membership information because we can get money off and da-da-da-da.
And I'm thinking like, motherfucker. Oh, he out his rabbit ass. He out his rabbit ass mind. Okay. Go up in the movies. I poured a little liquor in my iced tea. It was really pointless because we would have literally had to drink both of like our whole drinks to even fill it. I don't know why we didn't just take shots or whatever, but yeah, I'm drinking, he drinking, the popcorn in the middle, this nigga getting down on the popcorn like he was hungry as hell. And at one point, I just let him hold the bucket because listen, you got popcorn flying all between my legs and everything. Just hold it. It's yours, sir. I just let him have it. I'm munching on my Twizzlers. At one point, he just started touching my thigh, touching my arm, and all kinds of shit. Like, Guac Guac is not going down. It's a lot of people in here anyway. What are you get off me. Watch the movie. So yeah, he started trying to whisper stuff in my ear. I'm not listening. I'm pretending like I don't even see him looking at me, like trying to get my attention because he'd be like, yeah, you know, da, da, da. And like he would kind of say something and then like wait for me to turn so he could like say the whole thing. But I could see him on my peripheral. I'm not turning towards you. The movie done. I drunk like half of my icy, so I'm kind of tipsy. And I think he drunk like the same amount. The bottle is empty, so I throw the bottle away in the restroom and then we walk out to the car or whatever. So he was like, yeah, what you trying to do now? You trying to go back to my place? And I was like, nah, you can take me back to my car. And he was like, wait, what you mean? What, you gonna follow me? And I was like, no. I'm gonna go home. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go home. I'm really tired. You know, I gotta work tomorrow night and blah, blah, blah. And he was like,
that's tomorrow night. We talking about tonight. We talking about right now. I got another got another bottle of Crown under the seat.
And blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what? You got more Crown? So while we go to the liquor store, he was like, man, that was just for the movies. I got another bottle of Crown under the seat. Y'all, I reached back, get under the seat. It's like a half a bottle of the big bottle of Crown. Not the biggest bottle, but the bigger bottle of Crown. It's like half a bottle. I'm like, why is it in the back seat? He was like, me and my homeboy was drinking something earlier and I didn't want to ride with it just open up here, so I put it under the seat. And I was like, oh, okay. In that very moment, I put it in my head like, yeah, that's exactly why he was acting like that. And it's crazy because you could buy another drink at the Mexican restaurant and then another bottle, but you couldn't buy nothing else. Maybe he just had, that didn't make sense. That really just didn't make sense. But I was just like, oh, okay. It was given I got swindled. Like the Tinder swindler. Yeah. And then you thought I was finna go back to your place? Is you crazy? After I basically paid for our first date. So anyway, we drive the little short distance, probably like 5 minutes back to my car. And he was the type of person that like, when he drives, no matter how short the ride, he gotta blast the music. So while he blasting the music, I'm texting somebody. I'm texting my friend to, you know, initiate the fake call. One thing about it, that fake call is the go-to. I done did it so many times. Now, will they always call? Will they always receive your message in time? Who knows? But that's what, if I don't get a response in like a minute or two, I put my phone on silent. I turn the volume all the way down, flash notifications off, and I fake the call myself. I fake the call like, hello. Actually, let me tell y'all what I do. Because one thing about it, I will drag it to get out of a situation. So I go to the settings, go to my ringtone, hit the ringtone so it can sound like somebody calling, cut my phone off, like hit the lock screen button so my phone can go like I answer it. Hello? What? What you mean? What? Are you, why would he do that? No, because that shit not even cool. No, I got you, because ain't nobody finna leave you stranded like that. No, I got you. I'm coming right now. Boom, you out the situation just like that. Just like that. Sign me up for acting class. I don't even need it. Just put me in a movie. I don't even need it. Yo, that's one thing about it. I'm gonna get the fuck out of a situation. Nervous or not, I'm gonna shake them nerves off because you know I was nervous, but I had to perform because this nigga don't know that I'm talking to nobody and he drunk as hell. So yeah, I put on that show, got out the car. Oh, y'all, I told y'all when I was at the scammer house, I pretend like my brother had got shot. To get out of the situation, and boom, I was out of the situation. I'm gonna fake that phone call. That's it. That's all. I'm faking it. I'm gone. So yeah, that's what I did. He was like, oh yeah, all right, go take care of your friend. All right, yeah, hit me up. Just hit me up. And that was one of the times that I didn't hit him up for months. I ignored him because you got me fucked up. And I don't feel like I need to explain anything to you. The next time we talk will be the next time we talk. Or maybe we just won't talk again. But we talked like maybe a few months later. Our little friendship was always like patchy anyway. It was always like, we would talk and then we would go some time without talking because people live their life. So that's kind of how it was. And I didn't talk to him for a while because, like, boy, I was just thinking to myself, like, bruh, I feel so dumb. The grass ain't greener. Lil Dre, he would at least cook me the food or something. Like, you know, trying to just rationalize everything in my head about how Dre is the nigga for me. And that's my man, my man, my man. So, yeah, anything to stay with Lil Dre. But I should have kept trying. I should have kept putting my line back in the pond and reeling it back. Because I know it was something out there. But listen, a bitch didn't even want to try no more. So yeah, that's pretty much how I paid for my first date with a dude. Ugh. Disgusting. Y'all, anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure y'all leave that comment. It helps so much. Liking and commenting and sharing helps so much. I really appreciate it. Words can't explain how much I do, and I thank you for it. What else? Make sure you subscribe with the bell notification on everything I said in the beginning, okay? Y'all already know the vibe. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna go take a hot shower so I can clear out my nose and my throat. Go drink some tea. Oh, I just gotta get better. I cannot get sick. I can't. Anyway, I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm gonna call y'all back. Bye. As soon as I say, like, I can't even get the whole bite out. She swung that door open so quick. How can I help you?
Mommy, I want to show you this.
What's up?
Okay.
You look cute, babe.
Thank you.
Those are night pants, though. Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not.
I was almost about to
You look cute. It kind of match. The colors match. Oh, yeah. I keep saying, so yeah, my bad. I'm about to eat on my dragon fruit. Y'all, the pink sauce lady got me eating on dragon fruit. It's so good. Y'all know who got me eating on frozen fruit? Simone. I seen her eating some frozen green beans, and I'm like, what the hell is that like? And so I asked her, and she was like, it's good. It's pretty good. So I went out and got fruit first, and I seen at Target be selling frozen dragon fruit. So I was like, okay, you know what? Pink sauce lady be making dragon fruit look real good to munch on, because she be eating it with honey. So I was like, bitch, let me try it. It's so freaking good. And I ate it with honey, and it's even better. She owed me something. And she just got her little deal. So I'm going to try the little pink sauce now that she got her little deal, and she not making it in her little kitchen no more. Ooh, I'm speaking. So yeah, I'm going to get that little pink sauce. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna support the pink sauce lady, especially now that she's doing it right. My sis, look at her. Y'all trying to tear that black woman down, but guess what? Dog pink sauce. Period. Everybody that has something bad to say about the pink sauce lady, how you feel? Bite your tongue. Kiss her ass, cause she won. Oh, bars. iPhone storage full. I know that. It's been full since 2019. No, bitch. Okay. Ma'am.
Yeah.
I see this picture. And if you slide it up under this door again, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I just want to show you the picture because it's cute, isn't it?
It's beautiful, baby, just like you.
So this is you. This is me.
We ain't got nobody.
No. If you look close, you can see your tiny legs.
How you bigger than me? No, okay, so this is me and this is her. How that work? I told y'all, now let me thinking she the mommy. I's the mammy, you the baby.
No, I'm the mammy, you the baby.
Oh my God, me and Dollar be role playing like it's in 1923. But not like crazy, not nothing crazy. Oh, what you say, babe?
I love you guys.
You are so sweet. I got the sweetest baby in the world. Y'all remember this notebook? She still got this. She absolutely loved it. My sugar lump.
My stuff is
My booty bump. Don't shake that rump, because you will get thumped. Ma! Bye. You're done. You're done. Okay. You want some dragon fruit? Where you going? See? Dragon fruit. Don't even look at it. Put your finger down. Flick that. Flick it on yonder. Not okay. Wait. Hold up. Get in the room. She over here picking boogers, and I know it's just gonna fly on my sweet precious dragon fruit. Go on yonder. Close the door. Close the door. She be really having me talking like I was born in the 20s. Go on.
No, you're born in the 80s.
I don't know why she think I was born in the 80s. Like, she always be like, "Is that from the 80s? Weren't you born in the 80s?"
No, I'm telling the truth. You're born from the 80s.
How you telling the truth when you literally not telling the truth? Do you even know what the truth is at this point?
You're born from the 80s.
She really not born in the 80s.
Oh, no. You're an 80s baby. So what kind of baby am I?
You were 2010s, baby.
Oh, well, no, I'm an 80s baby.
Oh my God. Go to sleep. Okay, go down. Let me finish.
Hold on, I gotta get a snack.
Alright, go get it. But the pattern don't really go. You look cute though, baby. You did a good job.
Can I show them?
You're so pretty. Y'all don't know one thing about it. I could throw them back in the day. So yeah. Oh, y'all. I swear I wanted to be like, but that's not what you said. Topher. Yeah, let's act like his name was Topher. I was ready to go back and forth, but I was like, you know what? I'm not finna drag it. I'm not finna drag it. But you know what? I should have drug it. Dragging it back then, like looking back, that would have been justified. Fuck 3 strikes. 2 strikes you out in this case. You crazy as hell.